Okay, here we go. Everybody remember this chick? She's the governor of Michigan. Was it Christy Whitmer? Crazy face. I mean, if that's not a face of a woman that has horses, I don't know what is. Anyway, so her oh, wow, cool. Just saw an update. Anyway, that one we'll talk about later. The Secretary of State's having some hard times right now, folks. So anyway, there's a whole deal about her getting kidnapped, right? Okay, if you don't remember this, supposedly some right-wing militia in Michigan, because Michigan has all the militias. Every time you hear militia, it's in Michigan. They had cracked a plan to kidnap her. One of the kidnappees were kidnappees. That'd be her. Kidnappers had turned state's evidence and worked with the prosecution to turn in all of his buddies. So he got sentenced. Let's go over this little tidbit here, and it's going to get to the better part later on. I mean, this just goes down a rabbit hole like I can't believe. Let's see here. A man upset over state-ordered coronavirus restrictions was sentenced to just over 6 years in prison Wednesday for planning to kidnap Michigan Governor. Oh, it's Gretchen. It's Gretchen Whitmer. God, what an awful name, Gretchen. I mean, your name's Gretchen. You better, make hard candies and be from Eastern Europe. A significant break that reflected his quick decision to cooperate and help agents build a case against others. Ty Garbin admitted his role in the alleged scheme. Weeks after his arrest last fall, he was among 6 men charged in federal court, but the only one to plead guilty so far is a key victory for prosecutors. They try to prove an astonishing plot against the others. Garbin apologized to Whitmer, who is not in court with her family. I cannot even begin to explain the amount of stress I've caused her family. He's 25 years old. He's an aviation mechanic, which those guys, I mean, they're pretty astute. The government praised his exceptional cooperation in the case, but still sought a 9-year prison term. But the judge lowered it to 6.25 years. Let's see here. Gardner didn't hold back. He told everything he knew. He would come out and say, we plan to do this, and I was not only a part of it. He sat for hours answering all of our questions. I wonder if he had an attorney there. He may have been answering questions he didn't even know he'd been asked. Garbin testified in front of a grand jury in support of the indictment that got him indicted. He testified in front of the grand jury supporting the indictment that got him indicted. Does that not smell fishy to you? I don't know. He is truly, genuinely sorry, said his defense attorney. The kidnapping was filed in October last year. The Democrat governor pinned some blame on then President Trump. We can't have one of these unless we blame Trump, right? I mean, it had to be his fault for his refusal to denounce far-right groups. How about this one? Did you hear that guy, maybe I should do a video on this, a guy that Kamala Bala supported getting bail? You know, last year they set up the celebrity bail programs. You gave money to people to get them out of jail for BLM and Antifa and all this other stuff, jabronis. Well, anyway, this one guy used that opportunity to take that bail, got out of jail, and went and murdered somebody. Yay for Kamala Bala. What is her name? I don't even care. I don't even know it. She's just some weird-looking, witch-sounding broom flyer. Let's see here. So Whitmer says it's Trump's fault. Said that threats continue. You know what? Here's the thing. She is so divisive. I mean, so divisive. People are like, she banned buying seeds for gardens last year because that wasn't necessary. Talk about a complete show your hand communist takeover, okay? They're going to control the food supply. I looked at my windows and seeing large groups of heavily armed men. Shouldn't be have seen large groups. Or I looked out my windows and saw. It's not and seen. That is improper English. And you're a governor. Maybe she's from Canada. 30 yards of my home. Heavily armed people 30 yards from your home. They're going to the gun range. I mean, dude, this is Tennessee. You see that all the time. I've been myself hung in effigy. Days ago at a demonstration, there was a sign that called for burning the witch. None of this has anything to do with this guy's actions. You realize this. Like, I would object to all of this. As an impact statement, why do they get impact statements anyway? Where in what constitutional thought is impact statements in there? It's not in there when you pass the legislation to make stuff illegal. Impact statements are a make-believe. They're a public relations chance for you to say anything you want to affect the outcome of a trial, the emotions of the juror who is supposed to be impartial. Last year, Whitmer put major restrictions on personal movement and economy because of Corona. Limits have since been lifted. Like, she was like the last state to lift them. The plots and threats against me, no matter how disturbing, cannot deter me from doing everything I could to save as many lives as possible by listening to medical and health experts. By listening to liberal medical and health experts. To me, it was very simple. It had to be a priority to save lives. But yet, she did not do anything to stop abortions. Because those are our lives, people. They're lives. I mean, it's so contradictory. So anyway, this guy is now in jail. And it is Trump's fault. And nobody cares about, anyone trying to stop the violence on the other side. So this is part of it. I didn't know this guy had gone to jail. This gets so good, though. This gets so good. Nowhere in her impact statement did she admit to what we now know, the FBI was involved in hatching the plan. That one is going to be another one coming up soon. Y'all, please subscribe so you can get that update. Please like. Please be good to each other. Please do something you enjoy. Do something you haven't done in years. When's the last time you got an ice cream cone? Go get an ice cream cone. They're awesome. I know Biden always gets memed about eating ice cream all the time. You remember they gave Trump hell because he asked for 2 scoops of ice cream in the White House? Oh, jeez. What a clown world. Anyway, y'all, you got someone who loves you right here. Peace out, everybody.